Good morning, this is Keloland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A former University of South Dakota basketball player who raped a woman will not serve prison time. A judge sentenced 21-year-old Mihai Carcona to 6 months in county jail. Once that sentence is complete, court documents say he'll likely be deported to Romania and won't be allowed to re-enter the United States.
This case dates back to 2022 when Carcona raped a woman at his on-campus apartment. The victim tried to push him away but couldn't because of his size. Carcona is 6'11". The judge gave him a suspended sentence and 20 years of probation. According to the plea agreement, he could be released from both of those if he leaves the country.
A Rapid City man faces state and federal child pornography charges. 44-year-old Heath Remond is accused of receiving and possessing illegal pictures of children. The alleged crimes began October 2023 and continued into January of this year.
And a Sioux Falls man is in the Minnehaha County Jail accused of selling cocaine to a confidential informant. Court documents say 30-year-old Jalen Boomsma met with the informant twice this month. Altogether, the two alleged drug deals involved more than 50 grams of cocaine. According to the jail website, Boomsma's bond is set at $50,000.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Monk. Going to be a warm weekend, Scott.
Warm weekend starting today. Today will be warmer than what we had yesterday. We'll bring these numbers in the 60s and 70s for many locations. Now there may be some in northeastern Keloland that are stuck in the upper 50s. Watertown at 58, Siston at about 59. 65 today in Sioux Falls, 64 Aberdeen, 70 in Pierre, and 75 in Rapid City. Numbers will continue to warm tomorrow. Those details with Brian coming up.
Thank you, Scott. A Sioux Falls couple is making a quick recovery after their dream vacation quickly turned into a nightmare.
The two were planning on staying in Bali for the month of January to escape winter. On day 7 of their trip, the two ended up in the hospital after crashing into a garbage truck on the road.
Because of God.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
That's the only thing.
Like,
yeah.
We hit that truck at least 35, 40 miles per hour, and normal people don't walk away with that.
One of them had surgery in Bali following the crash, while the other waited until they got back to the United States. They want other travelers to know if they're planning on an international trip to keep important documents on you in case something like this happens. Earlier this year, tribal leaders on the Crow Creek, Lower Brule, and Pine Ridge reservations told us that the federal government isn't doing enough to keep people safe.
Now, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem says she is trying to organize a law enforcement training academy for the state's native tribes.
I had a conversation with the Attorney General yesterday, asked him if he would partner with me in standing up, I think, a first of its kind law enforcement training academy just for tribal officers so they can be equipped to go back to their home communities and they can help keep them safe too.
Noem says the academy would take place this summer. After a vote Thursday from the Rosebud Sioux Tribal Council, Noem is now banned from 4 reservations within the state. The governor says it is tribal governments, but not community members, who are banishing her. Well, he calls it one of the most historical pieces of art in South Dakota's history. Darwin Wolf has spent the last 8 months sculpting this life-size clay statue of a Lakota code talker.
The code talkers got their name because Native Americans crossed enemy lines during World War II and communicated in their native dialect, relaying classified information in a language only they understood.
This project has been more intimidating than almost any other project. I've done other projects with more detail, but not the demand for accuracy that this one does.
When the sculpture is completed, it'll be placed at the Capitol Lake in Pierre.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, our weather update here for the weekend. Well, we'll start off today very mild. We've got a lot of 60-degree weather. East River, a few more 70s will show up for a high from Pier West. I fully expect that to be the story around Rapid City today. The winds will also pick up a little bit more from the south toward Rapid City. Sioux Falls, no, not bad at all on the wind. It should be pretty light today. The outlook for tomorrow. Well, everybody's talking about these warmer numbers, and you bet we're going to look forward to 80-degree weather I know that's going to be a big change, so anticipate that here in the afternoon. 84 Sioux Falls, 87 degrees in Mitchell, 80 in Rapid City. Now, into Sunday, weak cold front comes in. It's not going to do much to the weather, but it'll trim us back just a few degrees. It's going to feel very, very nice, though, on Sunday afternoon with those low 80s there from Mitchell to Sioux Falls. How about Monday? Well, here we start to increase a little more humidity from the south. We're also going to develop a stronger southeasterly wind. I still expect a lot of 80-degree weather in the southeast and even at Aberdeen and Pierre. It looks like a pretty warm afternoon, but thunderstorms are going to develop. Rain and the wraparound from this system coming up from the southwest. Now, as far as severe weather goes, there are some chances of that south especially. I would still say for most of KELOLAND, we're on the northern side of this, but we're definitely in a path for some heavier rainfall, and that's been talked about as well. Let me show you the low pressure track as we put this all into motion here. There's Monday afternoon. See how the warm sector opens up across Nebraska into Kansas, and that's going to transport some of that moisture and unstable air coming up from the south. And so that really sets us up into a pretty good outlook here for these showers and storms to be located here. There'll be more to the south, obviously, and when you deal with the forecast a few days out, still have some details to iron out in the forecast as far as how many storms will be ahead of the low. But at any rate, it looks like at least an inch of rain. We could even go to 2 inches of rain in portions of the east and the southeast on this one as, the math continues to move on those moisture tallies. There's the snow in Canada. By the way, this second low that's pivoting northwest of us is going to be a really big weather maker too next week. We're going to really pick up the wind out of the northwest, and the temperature is going to drop. There easily could be some snow eventually in the Black Hills. So I know you're all fixated on the warmth, but don't forget when the pendulum swings the other direction, it's going to be a dramatic drop in temperatures late next week. There's that severe weather outbreak to our south on Monday. Again, we'll watch the northern extent of that as it nudges into Nebraska and Iowa. Widespread moisture tallies from Rapid City Pier all the way to the Twin Cities and north to Fargo and Grand Forks. Looks like a wet system next week. And then in the wake of it, look how widespread that colder weather is from Montana to Michigan, 15 to 25 degrees below normal at the tail end of the 7-day forecast. Sounds like April, doesn't it? Well, mid-60s today, Sioux Falls. That's about, well, closer to where we should be for this time of the year. Way above normal this weekend. Good chances of rain Monday night into Tuesday, and that will feature showers and thunderstorms. Aberdeen also getting showers and thunderstorms starting Monday night into Tuesday. I do think Wednesday's still fair game too for some rain chances. And then keep watching the extended forecast on the temperatures. I think we probably have to do a little more cutting on these numbers, especially by day 7 or day 8. We're going to be watching some of that colder weather. So we still have plenty of time to work out those details, but that is the going trend with that rain chance in Pierre. And also Rapid City, good chances of rain, and there may be more opportunities there for the Black Hills. It's been wet and snowy the last 30 days, and we'll add more to those precip totals. Find out more at KELOLAND.com.